Welcome to Moments of Grace. I'm the Reverend J. Peters, vicar of St. Chad's with St. Mary's and St. Alkmund's here in beautiful Shrewsbury, England. Today I want to talk to you about faithfulness. I know that word gets used most often to mean sexual fidelity within a relationship or faithfulness to one's vows in a marital or vocational sense. But I also think it can mean being clear and focused and remaining committed to the things to which God has called us. And especially in a time like this, in which so many people have either lost their jobs, been furloughed, or experiencing their jobs in ways that they had never imagined, mostly through Zoom calls or doing some sort of telecommuting. This is a hard time to focus on those things to which we were originally called. And it's more important now than ever. And so what I want to say is that the ability to be faithful, to be what other scripture translations call steadfast, is difficult. I love the words of the letter to the Galatians, which says in chapter 5, it talks about the fruit of the Spirit, and it talks about love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, sometimes called steadfastness, gentleness, and self-control. It's important that those are gifts that are given to us, that some of those things just aren't humanly possible. I want to say to those I love and those I do not yet know who are weighed down with being teacher, driver, professional person, or working person with another set of responsibilities, and also remaining kind-hearted and loving in the midst of all of that. I want to say to you, it is okay to be flagging in your energy. This is hard. And as someone who does not have those levels of commitments, I want to say that I see what you're doing and I know how difficult it is. And this is why the gift of faithfulness and clear focus in what we're called to do is something only God can give us, because humanly it's not possible. The other thing is it's hard sometimes to sort out the things we think we should be doing from what we actually ought to be doing. It seems like the to-do lists nowadays are longer than ever. And so I think it's important, and I'm trying to do this in my own life, to stop in the morning and say to myself, not just what is on my list, but God, what would you have me do today? Because all things will not get done that I have hoped to do, and not all things may be to the benefit and the building up of what you have called me to do. So I invite you to pray over that list of responsibilities and to invite God to help you to prioritize and to make clear your path each day. Weighed down as so many of us are with anxieties and sadnesses and just a sense of being overwhelmed, it is important to let God take our hand and lead us and guide us in the way that only God can. And so I pray for you and for myself, for those faithful gifts that come from the Spirit, for that love and that joy and that peace and that patience and that kindness. And I love that word, that steadfastness, that fastening on to what we need to be doing, and that sense of clarity that will carry us through, that can come only from God.